This isn't something I always have, and this would last me a while.
Okay, it's official. Chris Bumstead's trolling me. Chris, how freaking dare you troll me the entire video? Skinny Pop. How dare you, Chris Skinny Pop? Coach Greg and Chris Bumstead is in his off season and he's currently reverse dieting. We're going to go over his video where he shows a full day of eating. I'm going to comment, is he doing it right? Is he doing it smart? What tips does he offer that you can listen to if you want to be healthy and try to look a quarter as good as Chris Bumstead?
Doing a full day of eating today, and this was added that we weren't normally going to do, but I did some hot yoga just now.
And Chris Bumstead's doing a hot yoga. Imagine Chris with a bunch of women and guys doing hot yoga, sweating, veins popping out everywhere. You'd be like, what's going on over there? I can't focus on my stretching. All I can see is Chris Bumstead stretching, half naked, sweating everywhere. So he typically starts his day with either a shake or protein pancakes. Today, he's making protein pancakes. And he's using his oatmeal cookie flavor because it tastes amazing. It's really important that you like the protein powder that you're using, the taste and everything, because if you use protein powder that you don't like, the protein pancake's gonna taste bad. You want your diet to taste amazing, so please use protein powder that you love.
If you ever do a fruit smoothie, this just makes it taste so much better. I've also been using this in my morning shake, and I'm gonna try this in my pancakes right now. This is Greg Doucette's Fibro.
And he's using my Fibro. You can use Fibro to replace Fiber Yum or VitaFiber to make homemade Score protein bars, any protein bars you want. Add it to anything to make it taste sweeter. It's got fewer calories and it's healthy.
I like to add like a dash of almond milk in here, just like a little bit, and I find it makes it a little bit more thinner, and personally I like my pancakes kind of a little thinner.
And some like it thick and some like it thinner, and Chris likes it thinner, and so make it the way you want. Did she say something about that? Babe, do you like it thick or thin? Do you like it thick or thin? Thick or thin? I think she likes it thinner.
But that's it. Put the lid on, blend that shit up, and cook away.
Vitamix, where's the Ninja Blender? And has he not seen Michael Hearn blending with the lid off? Problems can happen. Always blend responsibly and keep a lid on it.
Also, I just found this in my fridge. Ian was using it. Sugar-free, low-calorie syrup.
I use Miss Buttersworth. He's got a low-calorie syrup. Of course, you can use lower-calorie syrups. Is it sweetened with artificial sweeteners? Probably. But it's not gonna kill you. It's not giving you cancer. And if it makes it taste better and allows you to eat in a deficit or to be full and prevent you from being morbidly obese, is it not worth it? And do you not want your pancakes to taste good? So when in doubt, pour some delicious syrup all over it. You know Jesse James, he always uses more syrup than friggin' last time. Protein pancakes are one of his favorite, high protein and low in calories and filling. For Chris, this is a filling, delicious meal. So remember, it is crucial that you love what you eat. If you don't, how long are you going to stick to your diet?
You go to IHOP and you get one pancake, it's probably like 1,200 calories. Or you can have like 10 at home, egg whites, still delicious.
Yeah, what's better? You can go out and have a 1,200 calorie pancake at some pancake place, eat one or two, not be full, or have 10 at home for fewer calories. It's about lowering the calories in what you're eating, making it taste better, and then you can eat more of it, be full and satisfied. That is the secret to not becoming obese. Chris knows this. It's clearly evident. What are you waiting for? Get my freaking cookbook.
Meal number 2, this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. I love sandwiches, I love wraps, my favorite thing to eat. I found these Egg Life wraps.
And Chris has Egg Life wraps. I use crepini egg wraps. 30 calories per wrap. They're very big. I have recipes of this in my cookbook, and you can in fact make wraps out of it. I like to double layer it because they're very thin, but you can make wraps out of anything. Oh, La Tortilla wraps, low carb wraps, 110 calories. Also, Joseph Lavash wraps. Now, these are a lot bigger, so your wraps can be ginormous. It says 120 calories, but I weighed it out. They lie about the calorie content in the wraps. They're legally allowed to lie, so I can't actually sue them. I might if I could, but you can't. They actually have, on average, 145 calories. I've weighed them out repeatedly. So when I make recipes for my cookbooks, I give you the actual calories that I believe are in them. Not gonna just tell you what they say, because they lie. Lots of companies lie, exaggerate, underreport. Weigh them yourself. It says 120 calories. I'm telling you, on average, 145. Some weigh more than others. So they aren't each 120 calories. If it weighs more, it has more calories. It's more food. You can't just fool people like that. If it weighs more, if it's bigger, it's going to have more calories.
A lot of people probably think they're gross because the texture is a little wonky. I don't know what you want to call that other than wonky, but I am still fresh out of prep and everything tastes good to me.
That is an amazing point Chris is making here. He's fresh out of prep. It's only been a month since the show, and so everything tastes amazing. The lower your body fat level, the better things taste. So if you're overweight, obese, morbidly obese, normal foods, they don't taste good. That's why people who are obese are making mukbang videos with pizza, ice cream, all the most delicious foods in the world. But as you get leaner, your taste buds become more sensitive. And I promise you, the leaner you get, the better foods will taste. What once might have been gross to you becomes more delicious, like Mike Thurston. And so the secret is to eat foods that taste 80% as good as the real thing. As you get leaner, those foods at 80% will taste just as good as the foods that other people are eating. So when I eat a lower calorie pizza or a wrap or protein ice cream, to me it tastes amazing. Someone else, higher body fat percentage, they might be thinking, it's not quite that good. Well, that's not my fault. I put the fork down. If you try dieting, doing cardio, eating healthier, training, you will also notice a significant improvement in the foods that you're tasting.
And I do try and eat foods that I was eating in prep. I still try and make those like the main part of my diet, the same foods I was eating before, and slowly introducing other types of foods, because your digestive system definitely loses its ability to like take on different kinds of foods.
And so an important point Chris is making is that after a diet, it's important to gradually add those other foods back in your diet. If you've been on a very strict diet and you suddenly end the diet and eat all the junk, it's not going to be long before you gain a significant amount of weight. You get so much dopamine from eating all those high calorie, delicious, sugary foods. Your body will then get used to that. Your brain chemistry will change. You'll want to keep eating that. You'll keep craving that ice cream, that Haagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry's, whatever you're craving, you keep craving it more. So make slow changes. Don't suddenly go from a very strict diet to a free-for-all binge. I'm going to eat everything and anything that I want.
It's like a very healthy burrito. An overly healthy burrito.
A very healthy burrito. And since Chris is off of his diet, it's going to taste amazing. I would love it. He loves it. You might not. But if you eat healthier, your body will get used to it. Try it. What are you waiting for?
But I'm going to be making a protein ice cream.
At this point, is Chris in fact trolling me? A NutriBullet? Chris, come on. We like your protein ice cream. We like your protein powder, but you gotta use a Ninja. NutriBullet? Look at the size of that thing. It's puny. Can't make a decent protein ice cream out of that.
I think that turned out pretty decent.
Let's see. Dump it over your head. I did not see a protein ice cream challenge successfully completed. So this is a fail. Chris, get a real freaking blender.
The ice cream makes it into a high volume. The key is always volume.
Do you know how good Chris's advice is? I literally could have made this video for Chris. Chris is saying the exact same thing as me. High volume is the key. To be full. If you don't take it from me, take it from Chris. Go and watch his video start to finish and then watch it again. Then buy his protein powder, make the shakes exactly, get the fibro, make the shakes, make the pancakes, make the food the way he's doing it. Eat the wraps, high volume. Is your diet currently working? Probably not. If it isn't, give this a try. You might not have taken my word for it because I'm a 46-year-old manlet. But if you got Chris Bumstead saying the same thing as me, can you believe it now? Are you believing it now? 3-time friggin' Mr. Olympia. Best physique in the world. He's saying the exact same thing as Coach Greg. I was saying for years I knew what I was talking about, but I don't have the physique to back it up. Chris Bumstead saying the same thing as me.
You try and starve yourself all day and just like eat nothing so you can eat more at night, you're going to end up eating too much at night and just binging. So you still want to spread your meals out.
I promise you, I did not script out his video. He's doing it on his own. I didn't tell him what to say. You don't want to eat once a day. You don't want to eat twice a day. 4 to 5 opportunities to maximize muscle protein synthesis. If you want to maximize your muscles, Chris Bumstead wants to remain the Mr. Olympia champion. He's going to eat 4 to 5 times a day. He needs to. If you say, oh, I'll just not gonna eat, I'll just skip a meal, I'll save it all for later tonight, I can binge eat. That's how I want to eat. Well, sure, go ahead. But it's not as smart as what I and Chris are doing.
First real meal after the gym might look like a boring chicken, rice, and broccoli meal to the untrained eye. Again, it's not chicken, it's ground turkey, I keep forgetting. But with a little special addition of, can you see that? None other than Courtney King's famous butternut squash soup. The soup is to die for.
And is he gonna eat boring old chicken, broccoli, and rice? No, he doesn't need to do that. He's adding to it to make it taste amazing. He's got Courtney King's butternut squash soup. He's gonna put that on it. It's gonna make it taste amazing. And as far as I know, she's working on a cookbook with Chris Bumstead. I highly suggest you get it when it's out. They've been working on it. They know what foods you want to eat. Protein pancakes, protein ice cream. Does it sound like the Mr. Olympia has to eat boring old chicken, broccoli, and rice 5 times a day? Of course not. And you thought I was bullshitting you when I said you could eat this way. Mr. Olympia 3 times is eating like Coach Greg.
All right, meal number 4, I think this is. Like I told you, I'm obsessed with wraps and sandwiches. Wraps has been the go-to lately.
And Chris, like me, is eating a ton of wraps. I eat wraps every single day. I love wraps. They're so filling. There's something about them. Makes it so easy to diet.
Here, this isn't something I always have, and this would last me a while. But having stuff like that, Skinny Pop being the only thing in your cabinet.
Okay, it's official. Chris Bumstead's trolling me. Chris, how freaking dare you troll me the entire video? Skinny Pop. How dare you, Chris? Skinny Pop. Skinny Pop of all things. How dare you do me like that? Skinny Pop. Did you just see that? Skinny Pop. All of you, did you witness this Skinny Pop atrocity? Chris, do not consume Skinny Pop. Skinny Pop.
But it's so low calorie, it's like a good snack to have.
Do I even need to go on about the dozen videos explained about this? It's as low as in calories as Doritos. It's not low in calories. You have to go by the gram size. It's very high in calories. Over double the calories of Smart Pop popcorn. So please do not consume Skinny Pop. If you do in fact eat Skinny Pop, do realize it's very high in calories for being popcorn. Over double the calories of Smart Pop popcorn. So if you eat Smart Pop instead of Skinny Pop, and I did the taste test. I tried it. I'm like, this Skinny Pop, it must taste amazing because look at all the calories. I literally ate it and didn't like it. I was shocked. I thought, well, it's gonna taste freaking amazing because look at the calories. I had it tasted like stale movie popcorn. Movie popcorn that you ate the next day. Tasted bad. In comparison to Smart Pop popcorn, tasted way better. I am not sponsored by Smart Pop popcorn. I just tell you what I think. Even if I was, I would still tell you what I think. I would not bullshit you. Skinny Pop popcorn does not taste good. It's not as good as Smart Pop. Argue it in the comment section. Anyone that has compared the two, tell me which tastes better, and do realize Smart Pop is way lower in calories.
Huge tip is not having treats in the house, especially post-show when people like to stock cookies and brownies and banana bread, stuff in your freezer and all these crazy cookies that are online now. Just don't stock your fridge full of them. Just don't do it. If you want one, eat half it, throw the other half out. Don't feel guilty. Your body will feel worse.
Exactly. The amount of information that Chris is giving in this one video alone could save and change your life. You need to go and watch his video. I can't show every single clip, but you need to watch his video. Don't stockpile junk food in your house. Be proactive. Out of sight, out of mind. If you have a bunch of shit food in the house, you're eventually going to eat it. You see it, you want it. How are you going to have that much willpower? Don't keep it in the house. And if you do in fact get junk food, you don't need to eat the whole bag. You're allowed to eat half a bag of chips. You can throw the rest out in the garbage. Oh, but there's starving people around the world. Yeah, but they're not going to eat your half-empty bag of chips. They're not, I'm sorry. If you can give it to them, sure. But you're not. You're going to eat it and you're become obese. Better to be healthy. Throw out the extra shit. You don't need it. Just because there's shit left over, you don't need to friggin' finish it off. You can buy a box of cookies and not eat the whole thing and throw the rest out. If it just sits there on the counter asking you, eat me, eat me, you're eventually going to eat it. The voices inside your head are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to eat that. And so he's making a mud cake. Another recipe that's in my cookbook. It's different than Chris's, but he likes it exactly like I do. Nice and soft. He uses the M word. I'm not going to say it here. And one difference that I do notice is Chris doesn't use xanthan gum or guar gum. That is a very strong thickening agent. Over 20 times its thickness, it expands.
I like kind of do it like that. Comes out like that. Not the prettiest looking thing, to be completely honest.
Yours is ugly.
That looks like really shitty. Wow.
And I'm just like Chris. I'm not the prettiest chef in the world. I just care that it tastes good. I really don't care about presentation. I don't care what it looks like. Just ask Will Tennyson. When I went over and made French toast, he's like, what is this atrocity? But it tasted amazing. Same as when I made him donuts, pizza pocket. Doesn't look the best, but it freaking tastes amazing. Rather it tastes good than look good. I don't eat with my eyes. I use my mouth. You know what I mean?
What I like to do is I take banana and I chop it up into little bits.
You can also put the banana in it and microwave it like that, and it friggin' tastes awesome. Just give it a try, Chris.
I don't care about how something looks. I care about how it tastes.
I'm telling you, evidence that Chris is in fact my twin. Well, I'm actually 20 years older than him. That could be an issue. Did I in fact go out to get milk yet again? Will, you might have a brother.
All the shit I've been talking about all day, it's super simple. You guys know what to do. It's just actually applying it is the hard part.
And it's absolutely unbelievable for me to watch Chris, who successfully figured it out. He's found the solution. High volume, delicious recipes you can eat all year. You can be in a calorie deficit. You can eat at maintenance, whatever you need to do. He's got it figured out. Highly, strongly encourage you to go watch his video. Please go watch his video. Watch it and then watch it again and share with all your friends. Once you figured out that this works, it works for Chris, it's worked for me. I'm 46 years old, Chris 20 years younger. You can figure it out too. You don't take my word for it. Take Chris's. You now have two people telling you the exact same thing. You want to lose weight, you can get my friggin' cookbook. If you can't afford it, just keep watching our videos. We'll show you recipes. We have anabolic recipes. When Chris and Courtney's cookbook comes out, please get that. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette IP Pro. Please watch the bloops, harder than last time supplements. Also, you can get Chris's supplements at his website. Cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team. Subscribe, comment for the algorithm. Look at me in the sun. And until next time, I'm out.